Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am 34 weeks pregnant, so very near in the end, so very excited about that. Yeah, very excited about near in the end. Starting to get very uncomfortable. I mean, I've been uncomfortable for a long time, to be fair, but yeah, really uncomfortable. This is bump now, quite big. Yeah, so a few things have happened in the last few weeks. Been a bit hectic to say the least. The spare room, or what was the spare room, finally painted. So yeah, glad that's done. Just need to do the other room so that we can have the baby's room done, so I can start putting some stuff away, because we had like a chest of drawers in this room, but that's kind of just in our hallway because we can't put it in the baby's room yet. So I've got a bunch of clothes that I need to put away for the baby, but we have a few weeks still, so should be fine. Yeah, 3 weeks until we're 37 weeks. So yeah, 3 weeks on 37 weeks, and then my maternity leave will start. I was going to plan to work up until like 39 weeks, but I'm not doing that. I'm so tired already that that's just not going to be a possibility for me. Even though it would be nice, it'd also be nice to just kind of relax for a couple of days when the kids are at nursery, because obviously the days that I normally work, they're at nursery, so that'll be the case when I'm on maternity leave, except for the half day I'm going to take that away because it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so a lot's been going on the last week, was it? Yeah, last week and the week before. So last week I went into the hospital for a scan because I was having like some reduced fetal movement, which I had with both of my other children, and therefore I was induced for both of those labours, one at 39 and one at 38 weeks. But they did a scan and everything seemed fine. And since then, movements have been fine, but I had that twice, so they were just a bit concerned, so they did the checks for me. So yeah, that was a whole thing that took up quite a lot of headspace, because you're just really like sure what to think. I'm so shiny from my cream. Not really sure what to think about things, and then you're worried that something might be wrong, and it was so early still. So glad to know everything was fine in the scan, and baby's moving a lot. So that's good. And then last week I had just a freak out that I'm gonna be mum to 3 kids, and I'm working part time. Obviously I'll be maternity leave, but after that I was like, how's this gonna work? How am I gonna have 3 children and go on maternity leave? Like, our daughter, this is the year that she would start school, so that will be good. Because then we don't have 3 kids at home on the days that I'm not at work. However, I still have another child that will need to be picked up from school, and then if there's activities after school or anything else she needs done, I'll have to like factor that in. So obviously on the days that I don't work, that'll be fine. But on the days that I do, not really sure how it'll work. And then having 2 in nursery again, and then 1 in school, I don't know. I just, in my head, I just started spiraling. And so I was like, what do I do? Do I stay at working part time, or do I become like a full time stay at home mum so I don't go back to work at all? But then I have like the thoughts of like, but then when the kids are older, so when this one goes to school too, do I just be at home? Like, how would that work? Would I get bored? How would my headspace be? Because when I had the other 2, before I started my job now, I was basically a stay-at-home mum for a little bit of time. And oh, good job, you put it away now. Well done, darling.
I did it.
Did you help?
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm bluey.
You're bluey now.
I think I want to.
You want to finish your thing? Okay. Yeah. So now I'm like, do I continue as a working part-time mum and half the week stay-at-home mum, or do I just completely go back to being a stay-at-home mum? I don't know which one is the right thing to do. It is something that I'm thinking about, so I'm not sure. So I might do my maternity leave, because my maternity leave starts in like 3 weeks, so it's quite a big decision to make. Yeah, that I had one day when I was just spiraling. I don't know what. I freaked out. I was crying. I don't know what the best thing to do is. I don't want to make the wrong decision for the kids. I don't want to make the wrong decision for myself. Because yeah, did I say this bit or not? I don't know. When my son was born, I was a stay-at-home mum for a period of time, but I don't know if I had some sort of depression or something. I'm not sure, but my head just went. Like I wasn't in a good place. I felt like I had no like purpose. Even though I was looking after the kids, I just felt like that's all I was doing, and I needed to do something else. So I got a part-time job, and it fit in really nicely. Then obviously you have to then incur the cost of like nursery fees and stuff, and they're not cheap. So yeah, I have lots of thoughts about what we're going to do. It might be that I'll do my maternity work for a bit, because obviously you don't want to, because you have to then pay back otherwise. Work for a bit, and then stop. But then that means I have to put the baby in nursery for a short amount of time. My son's already in nursery, so that wouldn't make much difference to him. I don't want to put the baby in nursery to take the baby out, and my son will then start school next year. So by the time I'm off maternity leave, there won't be long before he starts primary school anyway. So yeah, and then my son turns 3 in the summer of this year. So one option I thought is if I apply to some like state school nurseries, so then he's just going term time only. Because obviously with my daughter going term time only, for us to go on holidays and stuff, we'd only be able to travel in the term time. So that's another thought. So I don't know if anyone's had this dilemma or is currently going through this dilemma. Give me some options, or let me know what you have found works, because I really just don't want to make the wrong choice for them, but also for me, because I'm very aware that if my headspace isn't right, then my headspace for my children isn't right, and that's just not good.
Mommy.
Yes, darling.
Why do you paint here?
Pardon?
Why do you paint here?
Because we swapped the rooms over, didn't we?
Why? Mommy, I wanted my hair with a plait.
Okay, I'll do your plait in a second.
No.
So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. It's quite a big thing to decide. Excuse the hair, I've washed it and I really can't remember to straighten it today. It's raining outside, it's windy outside, I'm tired. So I might just put it up. Yeah, so I don't know what the best thing to do is. It's a hard one to make up my mind. Also, it's nice to just have some independence, I suppose, from your children when you do work. But then when you're at work, all like your mind's constantly like with all the things you need to do when you're home, when they're asleep, because you can't get those things done when you're at work, and you can't get those things done all the time when you're a stay-at-home mum. So I don't know what the right answer is. Maybe if I decide to be a stay-at-home mum, I should do like planner. be more, more organised. I don't know. Yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment. One thing that I've noticed the last 2 weeks the last week or so of pregnancy, this baby gets so many hiccups. Like I just had a sip of water and already it's got the hiccups. Yeah, a lot of hiccups. And also I found a lot of the first trimester symptoms have come back. So, when you start to feel a bit like sick and lethargic, it's not as intense though as the first trimester. It can actually still process life. Because my first trimester into most of my second, life was hard. Because nothing else stops. But there's a lot going on in your body. So yeah, yesterday I was exhausted. We had a very busy weekend of like sorting rooms out and stuff. And that just completely drained me. So yesterday was Monday and I was just I was so tired. When your head has just got so much stuff inside. Like I'm thinking about whether I should stay at home. I'm thinking about all the rooms that need to be done, all the stuff that needs to be done around the house before the baby comes. I'm thinking have I got everything that I need for the baby, and then am I doing the right thing by these guys? Because they're very, very apparent that I'm pregnant. And they talk about it a lot in their games. I know it's very apparent in their minds that mummy's having a baby. And they keep saying, your baby, mummy, you're gonna have your baby. So that I don't, obviously they're 4 and 2. So the concept of them having another sibling, I don't think has registered whatsoever. I don't think it would. I don't really know how I don't know. Because they're so close in age, so they don't really know life without each other. But I wonder if they'll remember life before this one comes when they're a bit older. I don't know. Another thing that goes around in my mind. So yeah, it's just constant. And then I'm like, am I waiting too late to start maternity leave? Is 37 weeks too late? Should I be doing it like from like 35, 36 weeks? But then I'm like, am I going to get bored? What if I'm overdue? Then I've got like 6, 7, 8, 9, like 6 weeks. Imagine I have a baby at like 42 weeks or 41 weeks. I just have so much time. Just like waiting. And I feel like it would just be taking longer because I'm waiting. So part of me is like, I should just stay working because it means that like those 2.5 days go really quickly in the week. The world of being a mum, eh? Yeah. So yeah, today we're 34 weeks.
Mommy,
Yes, darling.
I had a birth for myself, but he said,
Well, where's the other elephant book, Cass? There's 2. Why don't you use the blue one or the grey one?
grey one.
Go and find it then. It's in Sienna's room. You can use that one.
I want to use a different one.
Okay, find a different one then.
No, I want a different one. That should go on. No.
That one stays in this desk, Cass. Never mind. It's fine. You can put it there. Mummy can move it. It's fine. It can stay there. Daddy can find it there. I think I'm going to end the vlog now because I need to get the kids out. Yeah, you take the kids out for a bit, even if it's just with me to the shops to do some food shopping until that's done. Okay, I'll get them. So yeah, I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.
Goodbye.